Good morning, guys. So today we're out here on McClure. We are fishing the season opener for Slay Nation, California Slay Nation event. We did not practice. First time out here again on a new body of water. We had the opportunity to practice. We just chose not to not put any kind of preconceived notions in my mind. I wanted to just kind of come out here and fish blind and kind of see what happens here. Try to work on that pine flat pattern, see if it'll play for us. Surface water temp is 49 degrees, so we're probably gonna have to fish slow, methodic to get these fish to bite. But we're just gonna try to get 5 on the board. No expectations really. We don't think we're gonna win. We're just gonna fish hard and try to put fish on the board and hopefully see what happens here. Lines in already started. We're just fishing right outside the ramp here. Because I've never been here, I wanted to maximize my time fishing, trying to figure out the lake. I didn't really want to make too far of a run. Size will once again be the issue probably, but I'm pretty sure there's fish just around everywhere here. We're gonna try to put the pieces of the puzzle together, fish hard and see what happens. We're gonna sit in this muddy water all day. I just get the feeling that if we're gonna get a bigger bite, it's gonna be in this muddy water. So we're just gonna aim for 5 big bites, or we're just gonna aim for 1 big fish. It's kind of the best way to put it. I could probably get a ton of bites in clear water, but I get the feeling that in this muddy water there may be a bigger bag to be caught. It just may be a little bit more trickier and probably less bites throughout the day. That's a good one. $18.5. That's a good start. We're probably gonna keep the A-rig in our hand all day if we're getting bites like that. Now, if I could just get a couple 16s, we're gonna be looking pretty good. I don't really think that was a pattern though. It was more of just a random fish, but we're just gonna keep running with the A-rig and see what happens here. Maybe if we get lucky, we might get a couple more big ones. We're on them now. 17. should have measured that one. Sorry, we're just gonna keep rolling. It's still really early in the day. I have a feeling the bite's gonna get better as the day progresses. The water's a little bit more clear towards the mouth right here. I'll come back around and slow down later. I'm seeing a lot of fish here as well, but I just want to keep moving. I have a lot of lake to explore, so if we really can't catch a limit, we'll come back around and we'll try to catch a limit on these spots right here. I'm marking fish, so we're just gonna keep rolling. We're gonna keep covering water, keep throwing this A-rig. It seems like I'm getting bigger bites on this thing, so we're just gonna keep covering water to get those bigger bites. We're not gonna sit around and muck about on one spot for too long. There's a lot of water to cover, and I also feel like eventually I'll be able to get on a fish if I just keep covering water and just keep going at it. Both of my fish that I caught were in about like 15 and 20 foot of water. It's very close to the shoreline. All I'm doing here is just basically creeping this thing close to the bottom, or as close to the bottom as possible. And it seems like the areas where I get more bites are rock and not so much bluff walls, but deeper walls, just parallel on the shoreline. I don't know if the main lake is gonna get any better or not. There was a lot of fish on that slow tapering point that I just passed by back there, but I want to try to run this A-rig pattern. We're just gonna keep running this. We're just gonna keep covering water and kind of see what the day builds up to be. But I should be getting a bite pretty soon here. All this stuff looks really fishy right here. It's not exactly steep enough, as in the slope of this rock bank isn't steep enough, but there's enough rock and structure here that there should be at least one or two fish just kind of hanging around these rocks. If it's anything like the two that I caught back there, that's kind of what the pattern is. They're kind of on the back side of the points, so they're kind of hidden behind the wind. They are facing the wind, but they're on the back side where the wind's not really hitting too much. So we're gonna run this pattern till the wheels fall off. We'll probably go back to those areas where we caught those two earlier. I just hope I don't break my A-rig off. I only have one A-rig for the day. There was more fish on that choke point back there. And by choke point, what I mean is two sets of land mass create a natural funnel in the middle of the channel. And it seems like there's a little bit more fish right in the choke point. Most of our fish may be back there, but we're gonna check this main lake stuff out. And if there's nothing on this main lake point, we're probably gonna run around the opposite side of this island and then kind of see what happens there. We're gonna try to keep shallow. Those two bigger ones were roughly in 15 to 20 foot. So we're gonna probably try to run that 15 to 20 foot all day. He's got bait right there. Must have had the wrong one. Had the wrong one. What we're gonna do here is we're gonna check this little back pocket right here that has this slow tapering point on the main lake right here. We're just gonna see if there's any fish that were pushed into the back of this pocket. We are gonna throw the A-rig through here real quick, but I want to get to where I feel like the fish are gonna be. I think the fish are probably gonna be more closer towards that slow tapering point. So I'm gonna approach it. I'm gonna go inside this little cut or bay right here, and then I'll come out and then target the point. That way I can make the most efficient cast, because I don't think these fish are going to be pushed back into the bay yet. I think these fish are still on the points. The water is much clearer out here. It's not as dirty as in the back over there, and the water seems like it's a little bit warmer as well, not by much. The water's a little bit warmer in the back, sorry. Oh, I got bit right there. I don't know what happened though. Slow tapering point. There's fish on this point. We're gonna stay shallow. We're gonna keep staying shallow. If we absolutely have to catch a limit, then we'll pull off a little bit deeper. But I feel like my better grade of fish are gonna come in that less than 15 or less than 25. So we're gonna keep running that, at least for now, until we can't get any more bites. And then we'll reconsider our game plan. But I think we should be okay. We should just try to fish for 5 bites. That's gonna be how we're gonna win this thing, is just fish for 5 good bites. So we're gonna keep rolling, keep rolling, keep trying to get 5 good bites. But there's plenty of fish. There's plenty of fish on these points. My pine flat pattern would probably still play out as well, because there's plenty of fish on these points. I'm not gonna. If you guys watched the previous video of me fishing Oroville, I was on fish, but I just wasn't on the bigger fish. And it seems like the bigger fish are wanting this A-rig, so we're gonna run with this A-rig till the wheels fall off. We're just gonna keep fishing, we're gonna keep trying to catch the bigger and better grade of fish. At the end of the day, I don't really mind if I don't win, but at the same time, if I have a shot at winning, I'm gonna keep this thing in my hand. I'm gonna try to win. It's not like I don't want to win. It's just I don't expect to win. So I should have got bit on this rock wall. My feeling is I'm approaching it wrong. I have a really good feeling that I need to be working into the wind. So I need to cast into the wind so it appears as though this A-rig is coming in from the wind, as in the wind is blowing in this bait. Will I still get a bite? Maybe, but I feel like my odds are gonna go up more if I fish it against the wind opposed to as with the wind. At least that's what my gut is telling me right now. That's a good one. Got him in the mouth. It's just, you know, A-rig, too many hooks. We're gonna have a good shot at winning this. Crap. I hope that first photo was good. 19 3/4. I'll take it. It's a shame he flopped, but told you. It's all about the angle. You gotta get the angle right. You gotta be casting into the wind. 16.5. not a big one, but I'll take them. $14.5. That's gonna go a long ways. I don't know if we're gonna catch another fish for the rest of our duration. So I'm glad we were able to get that one out of the way. I'm gonna run back across the lake and fish our old area, see if we could catch one more better sized one, get a coal. It doesn't make any sense for us to try to be a hero right now. What makes most sense is just we gotta make sure that we're able to submit our fish and get on the board. So we have to call a 14. So instead of throwing the Kayak jig, I'm throwing the Bass Patrol jig now. A slightly bigger profile. Try to entice a bigger bite. I have noticed during my practice at Pine Flat that the slightly bigger jig will get a slightly bigger bite. So because we have our limit now and we're just trying to call up, we're gonna try to target some bigger ones. We probably will throw the A-rig a little bit as well, but for the most part we're gonna try to drag a jig around, see if we could get a bigger bite. I just want to call up now more than anything. I don't know what I got, but it's definitely not a fish. Caught something, stuck on something. Must be grass or something. I caught an A-rig. We're gonna jump back on that A-rig pattern. We're probably gonna call it quits early as well. I don't think it's gonna be possible for us to call a 14, honestly, or a 14 or 16 or any of them. So we're gonna jump back on our A-rig pattern for a little bit. As of right now, we're pretty happy. I'm pretty happy with what we got. We could use more. I would love to catch another decent one, but I'm not gonna keep my hopes up, honestly. But I do know that we have a decent shot at winning here. We'll call it quits.